In tonight's cover story, closing the gender lending gap. You've heard for years about a wage gap between male and female workers, but some experts say there's a bigger gender disparity between men and women when it comes to banking.
Well, tonight, WGN's Mike Lowe takes us to a first-of-its-kind bank that focuses on advancing women in the economy.
When Aisha and Ruth Miller decided to start their own business,
everybody that works here gets to wash dishes.
You could say they wanted to be in the mix of the local economy.
We wanted to be in our local community, not only providing jobs, but providing healthy food and drink options as well.
Is that what it was that attracted you to smoothies, that you saw a need for that kind of a service for this community that wasn't being filled?
Yeah, I think that the community where I grew up and even just locally here, there's a lot of unhealthy food options. And so just providing people with variety and allowing them to have the choice to eat healthy.
The mother and daughter duo sought to open a tropical smoothie cafe franchise location in southwest suburban Burbank, serving smoothies, sandwiches, and salads. According to the company, the average cost to open a cafe is around $400,000. The Millers found that the process of securing a bank loan for that
Okay, what you got?
was anything but smooth.
Can you tell me what the process was like? How many banks did you have to go to before somebody said yes?
Quite a few banks.
We were sent from one lender to the next.
We had one bank where it took maybe like 4 or 5 months for them to get back to us. And then when they finally got back to us, they're like, oh, you have to redo all the paperwork.
And it was just continuous with no end in sight.
Oh, she has to sign it? I didn't sign the one.
Aisha holds an MBA from the University of Michigan, and Ruth is a retired school principal. But still, they were getting the runaround from banks.
Can I get a name for that, please?
Experiencing hurdles similar to those encountered by would-be women business owners across the country, a problem known to economists as the gender lending gap.
It looks like we might need some more pineapples.
Women receive just 16% of all conventional business loans. And just as women are less likely to receive bank loans, when they do, they typically receive smaller amounts of money than men do. The average loan for a business owned by women is 33% lower than for businesses owned by men.
What do you think about that disparity?
Well, I think it's unfair.
I'm Marianne Markowitz. I'm president and CEO of First Women's Bank.
Marianne Markowitz is leading an effort to fix the problem.
We're seeking to solve the gender lending gap. They've been an incredible mission partner.
The former chief financial officer of the 2008 Obama presidential campaign and former acting head of the Small Business Administration,
We've been in business about a year.
is now the president and CEO of First Women's Bank.
We're the only bank that's been formed to really address this issue at a national level and to close the gender lending gap.
First Women's Bank is a commercial bank headquartered in Chicago's Goose Island neighborhood, across the street from the Morton's Salt Building. It opened last September. As a purpose-driven bank with a mission to advance the role of women in the economy, it is the only women-founded, women-owned, and women-led commercial bank in the country. And it's where Aisha and Ruth Miller eventually found their funding.
They seem to really want to see us become successful.
Instead of the runaround, First Women's Bank did everything they could to help them get up and running.
I can't answer for the other banks why they didn't see the promise and the opportunity in this, this loan, but we were incredibly excited to serve them. And they had the full support of a great franchise in Tropical Smoothie.
I think also just being 2 Black women trying to do this, which is pretty rare, I could tell that they were invested. Like, they're truly trying to close the gap, and they're putting their money where their mouth is, they're putting their resources where their mouth is.
Major corporations have recognized that women are driving growth in the global economy, and United Airlines, Aon, Comcast, Microsoft, Wendy's, William Blair, and others have agreed to deposit money in First Women's Bank at no interest.
So these large global corporate deposits, those are mission deposits, meaning that there's no financial return, there's social return for those organizations, and they're doing it to support really the sustainability of this bank and our effort and our mission.
An effort that will help women like Ruth and Aisha Miller blend in equally with the rest of the economy.
There are a lot of ambitious women out here that want to start business, and in order for them to be successful, a lot of times they need to have some sort of funds to come in to support them.
In Burbank, Mike Lowe, WGN News.